What's up guys, Ryan here from Mudgunner, and today it is Viewer Builds episode 42, part 1. We got so many submissions in this week, and it takes a long time to edit it properly that I decided to split it into 2 videos. As you can tell, this video is still long. It's about 40 minutes worth of builds, and that's only half of what I got. So I'm going to split this into 2 videos. Part 1 is up today, and then part 2 will go up, should be Monday. So don't send in any more for this one. It will not make it in. I split it like right in half. I'm excited to show you guys them. As far as any guns that I have, this is a recent pickup. This is an IMI Galil. It's an old import one, so it's an IMI Galil Sporter, still an Israeli gun. This one does have a 13-inch barrel with a pin flash hider. It's got the bayonet lug, which is cool. I do have another IMI Galil that's the all original 372. So that one's got the wood fore-end, the bipod, and all that stuff. But yeah, this is a pretty sweet gun. And then next up, we have a newer, to me, kind of precision rifle. This is a Colt Car A3 H-Bar Elite. It's, I forget, I think a 24-inch barrel. It's an insanely long barrel, but it's a 1-9 twist, which is interesting for the barrel length. But yeah, I put a Leopold Mark IV 8.5 to 25 on here, and this should be a lot of fun to shoot. So I'm excited to shoot that here soon. But yeah, those are my any guns. As far as next week's theme, which we're still on track to do, the theme is going to be budget guns or budget builds. So what I mean by budget builds, because I just did Gucci builds last week, I'm talking, we're probably mostly talking rifles here. I would say the base gun has to be under $1,000 brand new. If you bought a Daniel Defense for $1,000, that doesn't count. The base gun has to be under $1,000 brand new, and the total build has to be about $1,500 or less. Now, when I mean total build, I am including rifle and 2 of the 3 things I'm about to mention. So rifle, optic, sling, and light. I think those are like really good things to keep on your gun. You need a sling to hold it, you need an optic or some type of sight so you can aim at what you're shooting at, and then I think you need a light so you can see in the dark. Now, not everyone has a light, not everyone has a sling, so that's why I'm saying your gun has to have at least 2 of the 3 things I just mentioned while still being under $1,500. So I'm gonna give you guys an example. You can buy like a Palmetto AR, Smith & Wesson AR, Ruger AR, those are all under $1,000. You can buy a Holosun, a Sig, or a Primary Arms optic. Those should all keep you still in that budget. And then for a sling, you could do like a Magpul sling, Edgar Sherman design, Blue Force Gear sling. You can do like a Streamlight, an Enforce light. There's a lot of options to keep the whole build under $1,500. Don't go out and just buy this for the video, obviously, but you know what I'm talking about. So you have to have at least 2 of the 3 things on top of the gun, because I don't want to just get base guns with nothing on them, because this is built. So we want to see what you guys built it into. Hopefully that makes sense. That video is going to go up next weekend. And if you want to submit, you're going to send a picture of your build to my email. It is sales@atroxco.com. Take a horizontal picture, please, and describe it from tip to butt. It flows much better in the video. I still get a lot of them that are all over the place. But yeah, again, this is just part 1 of this video. This is only half of the submissions I got. Again, don't submit any more for the any gun. I got plenty. So enjoy all these builds. All right, guys, kicking off this week's viewer build video, we have this Palmetto build from Grant. So it's a PSA 7-inch 300 Blackout. It's got an SB tactical brace, a Law tactical folding adapter, a Radian Raptor charging handle. It's got a Holosun AEMS green dot, an M-Lock hand stop by Magpul, and then a Streamlight ProTuck HLX. Nice, yeah, it looks good. Only thing I see that you need is a sling, but maybe you already got one. But yeah, thank you for sharing that one, Grant. All right, this next one comes from Heavy Hitters, and it's an IWI Zion 16 with quite a bit of upgrades. So I'm going to go through the list here. It's got a Huxworks Flow 556 titanium suppressor. The suppressor cover is made by S Waller 89 on Reddit. It's got a Holosun Raid with the pressure pad. It's got Magpul cable management, Sparrow Dynamics rail covers. It's got a B5 vertical foregrip, an Edgar Sherman sling, a Sig Tango LPVO. It's got Hexion Tech Seeker red dot on a Strike Industries piggyback mount. It's got the Radian Raptor SD charging handle and a Radian safety selector. It's got a bootleg bad lever from Optics Planet. Oh, I can't remember the brand. Okay, so not bootleg, the bolt carrier group, bootleg as in he doesn't know. It's got a Driven Arms Co. CZ Shadow 2 grip adapter. It's got OD green and black Vital Manufacturing Kraken grips. It's got an Armaspec Stealth recoil spring, and then a B5 SOP mount enhanced stock. Only thing left is a trigger. I'm not sure what trigger I'm going to put on it yet. I welcome any suggestions. Kind of looking at the LaRue MBT, a Geisley flat face, or possibly a Trigger Tech Diamond or Blackout Defense Zero trigger. Well, I like the Geisley triggers. That's what I have the most of, but I've heard a lot of good things about LaRue. And yeah, comment down below with what you think you should get. It also looks like we got a lot of, I don't know if it's like a Ranger wrap or something else, but coverings, right? It's kind of hard for me to tell from this part of the picture, but I noticed like a wrap on the receiver and stock. But yeah, that looks good. Thank you for sharing that one, heavy hitters. All right, this next one comes from Madori, and this is currently their only rifle, and it took them 2 years to get everything together. But just looking at it, it looks really nice. So parts from tip to butt. It's an LMT Spec War with the LMT 12.5-inch mid-length barrel. It's got a Huxworks Flow 556K suppressor. It's got the Surefire M340 Vampire with the DS00 end cap. It's got an HRF Concepts SOC with the STO7 pressure pad. It's got a full power NGAL, a Night Force Attacker 1-8 on a Badger Ordnance mount with the RMR HRS on top. It's got a forward control design bolt carrier group. It's got a Badger Ordnance Gen 3 charging handle. And then going through the lower, it's an LMT Mars L lower. It's got the Badger Ordnance fire selector, a Geisley SSAE trigger, an Edgar Sherman design granite grip, a Geisley buffer tube, a JP Enterprise silent captured spring with the H2 buffer system, an LMT SOTMOD stock, and then an Edgar Sherman design sling. Well, the 2 years was definitely worth it. That thing is sick looking. So yeah, thank you for sharing that one, Madori. This next one comes from Jay Dunbar, and this is an HK USC that was converted into a UMP, or a UMP clone. So it's got a real UMP 3-position lower. It's got safe, full auto, and 2-round bursts, but it is only semi-auto. It's got a Haga Sky handguard, an HK stock with a stock block B conversion. It's got an EOTech XPS, and then an HK parts rail. Nice. Yeah, UMP is still on my list to do. I kind of want to do the Sicario 2 UMP with the Trijicon SRS on top. That would be really cool, but hard to get and not a cheap build. But yeah, I like the way yours is set up, so thank you for sharing that one, Jay. This next one comes from Axel, and it looks like we got a conversion kit build here. So this is my micro conversion kit. It looks like a Command Arms one. The pistol is an old school Springfield Armory XD Tactical with the handle-lit grips. The MCK has a window breaker muzzle device, a cheap light from my parts bin, a 3x green and red optic, and an upgraded pistol brace. It's a fun range toy and looks awesome. Yeah, when the Command Arms Microroni like Gen 2 first came out, I bought one for my Glock and I had that in my backpack for years and it's pretty cool. But yeah, they've gotten a lot cheaper since I bought it because the very first one I got, I paid like $400 for it, which is crazy because now they're pretty cheap. But it was fun. So yeah, thank you for sharing that one, Axel. This next one comes from Gabriel, and it looks like we got a pretty sweet build here. I'm going to go through the parts list here. It says parts list from dick to butt as follows. It's a Daniel Defense V7 upper and lower. It's got a Silencer Co. Velos 556K LBP, a Silencer Co. Charlie direct thread mount, a Cloud Defensive Rain 3.0 with the pressure pad. It's got the Rail Scales HTP XOS M-Lock Matrix handguard, Rail Scales Anchor hand stop, a Magpul MBUS 3 FDE front and rear sight. It's got an AZ flag laser engraved on there. A Magpul enhanced ejection port cover cerakoted by Ape Defense. It's got a Magpul MOE enhanced trigger guard. An HRF Concepts RCM magwell. The Magpul bad lever. A Geisley super dynamic enhanced trigger. A Radian Talon 45-degree safety selector. It's got the die-free Kung Fu grip with the plug and Howie's hockey tape. It's got a Leapers UTG Accurized wedge. It's internal. It's got a Strike Industries extended forward assist, a Trijicon ACOG 4x32 TA02. It's got the green crosshair reticle, a Holosun EPS carrier red dot, a Geisley airborne charging handle, a Geisley buffer tube assembly with the Super 42 spring. It's got a Magpul MOE SL carbine stock, a T-Rex arm sling, and then a Magpul QG sling swivel. Nice. I like the Arizona flag, obviously, because I'm from Arizona. I like the earth tones that you have going with this one. I believe that's the Daniel Defense mil-spec brown color, and I actually have a V7 in the same color. So, yeah, great build. Thank you for sharing that one, Gabriel. This next one comes from Dragon, and we got a couple guns here. The first is a Canik TP9 Elite SC. Purchased right when I turned 21. It has been my EDC for the past few years, and I'm almost done with the build. From tip to butt, I have an RDI comp. It's got the OEM Canik barrel. The trigger is an upgraded flat face trigger from Canik. The stippling is done by myself.
Never stippled before, wanted a more aggressive feel. The red dot is a Crimson Trace micro red dot. I want to upgrade to a 407K or 507K from Holosun soon. And then lastly, the holster is by Tier 1. Nice. Yeah, that's a good little concealed carry build. The next gun is my backpack / home defense gun. It's a 9mm PCC. From tip to butt, I'm running a Streamlight TLR1 HL on a Magpul cantilever light mount. It's also got the Streamlight pressure pad kit for it. It's got a Magpul angle foregrip that I chopped to fit the rails. The upper is by Madori Arms. And then for the optic, it's got a Sig Romeo 5 Gen 1. It's on an Anderson lower with a Glock mag adapter by Madori Arms. It's got a Magpul MOE K2 grip. And then it's got a 1913 adapter that screws into the lower with the SB Tactical FS 1913 brace. And then he'd like to purchase a New Frontier Scorpion lower when it comes back in stock. Nice. That's a sweet little bag gun you got going there. So thank you for sharing those, Dragon. This next one comes from Fred, and I'm going to go through his list. So the suppressor is a Griffin Armament Recce 5K. It's on the Griffin Armament Easy Break taper mount. The upper is a PSA 10.5-inch carbine upper. It's a 1-in-7 Swiss. It's got the PSA rail, a Magpul M-Lock MVG. It's got the Magpul rail covers. It's got Visiofire iron sights, a Surefire M600 with the UE SR07 tape switch. It's got an Aimpoint T1 on a LaRue LT660 mount. It's got an Aimpoint 3XC magnifier with the LaRue LT755 mount. It's on an Anderson lower. It's got a PSA 2-stage trigger, a Magpul bad lever, a Magpul trigger guard, the Magpul MOE K2 grip. It's got the PSA Freedom bolt carrier group, a BCM Mark II charging handle. It's got a BCM H4 6.8 ounce buffer, a Springco red spring, a Magpul CTR stock with the enhanced butt pad and riser, and then a hex magazine. Nice. Yeah, that looks good. This is one of those builds where the optic probably costs more than the gun, but yeah, you did really nice accessories on this. And I'm saying this nicely, but yeah, you put a lot of nice parts on a Palmetto, which is not a bad thing, because I know Palmettos are seen as like budget guns, but I think you put the money where you should. The Aimpoint optic combo is good, the Griffin can is good, so yeah, that's a sweet build. Thank you for sharing that one, Fred. Next up, we have a couple sweet SIGs here. This comes from William. The first one is a Sig SG553. It's got a B&T handguard rail. It's got a ScalarWorks micro mount with an Aimpoint T2, and then a 552 side rail. Nice. And then the next one is a Sig 551, and it has an M&M barrel extension, or M/M barrel extension. It's got an Aimpoint Pro in the factory Aimpoint mount, and then it's got a B&T lower rail. Yeah, those are sweet. I've always wanted to get one of the Sig like 550 series. I just like the Swiss style Sigs. So yeah, thank you for sharing those, William. They look great. All right, this next one comes from Soup, and we got two guns. We have a 12.5-inch SBR and a Shadow Systems. I'm gonna go through the SBR first. So going through the upper, it's got a Rex Silentium MG7 with a thermal wrap. It's got a Roscoe K9 12.5-inch barrel. It's got a Midwest Industries 10.5-inch combat handguard. It's got the Sons of Liberty Gunworks chrome bolt carrier group, a subplurative adjustable gas block, a Radian Raptor SD charging handle. It's got a Slate Industries vertical grip, a Holosun HE512C in green. It's got the Vortex VMX 3T magnifier, a Unity Absolute riser, a Unity flip to center magnifier mount, the Unity hot button. It's got an Arisaka E2XTL 18650. It's got the Railscales matrix. And then going through the lower, it's a Sons of Liberty / Forward Control Designs Ambi SBR lower. It's got the Sons lower parts kit, the Sons Loyal 9 A5 buffer tube, an FCD castle nut. It's got the Voltor A5 spring, a Geisley SSAE trigger, a Griffin Armament suppressor buffer, a Radian 45-degree safety. It's got a B5 grip, stock, and end plate. It's got a Blue Force gear padded sling, and then it says Railscales. I don't know what the second Railscales is, but yeah, that looks sick. Thank you for sharing that one. And then going through the handgun, it's a Shadow Systems XR920. It's got a Radian Ramjet, a Streamlight TLR1, a Holosun EPS, and then a Tyrant CNC +5 base pad. Nice. Yeah, I like the shadow systems. I run a MR918. That's like my main handgun. So yeah, thank you for sharing both of those, Soup. They came out great. For this next one, we got a grenade launcher. Yes, you read that right. And this comes from an anonymous sender. So I'm going to go through the list here. It's a BCM 14.5-inch upper that was pinned and welded with an A2 muzzle device. It's got a Knights Armament RAS top rail. It's got a full power PEC with the normal pressure pad. It's got a Surefire Mini. It's got an LMT 40mm M203 grenade launcher. So yes, that is a 40mm grenade launcher. It's different from a flare launcher because the flares are normally 37mm. You can own these. They are a NFA item, so $200 tax stamp. And yes, the ammo is also hard to get in case you guys don't know. Mainly what you'd be shooting out of this is like a chalk round, a flare type of round, but yeah, getting explosive ammo is near impossible. But you can own a 40mm grenade launcher, which I think is cool. So again, that's an LMT. I think the common ones would be LMT or Colt. All right, back on track. It's got an Elcan Spectre. It's got an FN M4 Collector Series lower. It's got a LaRue single stage trigger, a Radian Ambi safety selector, a B5 stock, an A2 grip. It's got the Radian Raptor charging handle, and then a BCM bolt carrier group. And yeah, that is just a sick setup. I've also seen like Grantham's setup of this, and now he has the one with the master key on it. And those builds are just like big vibes, but obviously a whole different ballpark of build. But yeah, this thing is sweet. I would love to do one of these one day. And yeah, thank you for sharing that one. This next one comes from Chris, and this is a Radian FDE 10-inch builder's kit. It's built as an SBR. It looks pretty sweet. So I'm going to go through the list. It's got a Surefire Warden, currently saving for an FDE RC3 suppressor. It's got the Surefire SOCOM 3-prong flash hider, a Surefire M640 dual fuel turbo. It's got a 100 Concepts paracord QD sling mount on the left side of the gun. It's got a Criterion Core Series 10.5-inch 223 wild barrel, a Unity gas cap, the Unity Axon SL Link. It's a 4.5-inch from Modlight. It's got a Lunar Concepts Hot Pocket rail wrap, a Badger Ordnance TDX gas block. It's the .625. It's got a BCM gas tube carbine length, a BCM vertical grip mod 3, Magpul MBUS 3 front and rear sights, a Headspace BCM bolt assembly, a Radian bolt carrier group, a Unity fast optic riser, an EOTech EXPS 3.0, a Unity fast flip to center omni mount. It's got the EOTech G33 magnifier. It's got a Geisley SSAEX trigger, a Radian Talon safety selector, a Magpul MOE K2 grip, a Radian ultralight QD end plate. It's got the Forward Controls design castle nut, a Radian Raptor SD charging handle. It's got the Geisley buffer tube and the Super 42 spring with the H3 buffer. It's got a B5 Systems stock, and then not pictured is an Edgar Sherman design sling. And yeah, that thing is sweet looking. I like FDE, and that Radian Builders Kit looks great with that. So yeah, thank you for sharing that one, Chris. All right, these next two come from Jacob, and we got an AR and it looks like an MCX. I'm going to go through the AR first. So this is their Frankenstein build because it's green and made of many parts. So going through the list, it's got the Surefire Clothestine War Comp. It's got a Streamlight ProTac Rail Mount 2, an Arasaka Offset Light Mount, a Cloud Defensive Tape Switch Holder. It's got the Criterion Hybrid 16-inch barrel, a 2A Armament gas block, an Aero gas tube, upper and nickel boron bolt carrier group, a Radian Raptor SS. I assume that's the charging handle. It's got an AT3 Tactical 15-inch rail, a chopped Magpul vertical grip, a Vortex Strike Eagle 1-6 on the Aero lightweight mount. It's got a Holosun 507C. It's the ACSS green on an Arasaka offset mount. It's got an Aero Precision M4E1 lower, CMMG takedown pins, a BCM PNT trigger, a Radian Talon safety selector. It's got the Geisley Maritime bolt catch, a Geisley green buffer tube, a Magpul K2 Plus grip. It's got the Aero spring and buffer, a BCM QD end plate, a Mission First Tactical stock, and then a blue force gear sling with the BCM QDs. Nice. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet with your color scheme there. It says, first build and wanted to go as lightweight as possible for the core of the rifle. Very accurate and soft shooting, easily hits 6-inch plate at 300. Hoping to get an RC2 soon for it. Nice. And then the next one is a Sig Spear LT in 300 Blackout. It's got the 9-inch barrel. Picked it up before Christmas, and then just got the Q Half Nelson last week. And then it's got the new Sig Romeo 5, but we'll have an EOTech on it next. Sweet, yeah, that's a great build. I have a Half Nelson on my Sig Rattler. Then they said, I've always wanted the MCX and 300 Black since they dropped the Virtus. Slightly inspired off your build, but not the SD route. And then we'll SBR it soon. Yeah, that's sweet. And I honestly like not doing the SD as well. The way I built mine out, I thought it was cool. But I wouldn't mind doing another one that's not an SD. But yeah, the EOTech will look nice on there too. So thank you for sharing those, Jacob. I think they came out great. This next one comes from Cameron, and we got a sweet AK here. This looks like it would come from a video game, especially with the cut open mag. So it says, here's my PSA GF5 build in 762x39. I swapped the wood with the Midwest Industries handguard and the Midwest Rail dust cover. On top sits a Meprolite M21 reflex sight, a cutaway Fake-A-Lite mag, I forget who makes it, a Magpul AK grip, an ALG trigger, and the wood stock that came with it. Was considering keeping the stock, but it's broken now, so I'm probably going to swap it for the Midwest as well, and I'll end up rattle canning it. Nice. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I normally like all tactical or all wood, but the two-tone that you got going there actually fits it really well. But if it's broken, yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, thank you for sharing that one, Cameron. I think it looks great. Next up, we got a couple nice builds here from Dom. So I'm going to go through his first one. It's got an Aero Precision Builder set in the OD Snakeskin camo. It's got the Griffin Armament Paladin HD suppressor on the 2-port muzzle brake. It's got a Streamlight ProTac weapon light mounted with the included switch on an Arisaka offset mount. It's got a slate black vertical grip and rail covers. It's got Howie's hockey tape, a Roscoe K9 12.5-inch barrel, a Ballistic Advantage low profile gas block, a Magpul Gen 3 backup iron sights. It's got an EOTech EXPS 2.0, a Unity fast optic riser. It's got the Sharps Rifle Company DLC BCG in black, a CMMG lower parts kit, a Geisley SDC trigger. It's got a Magpul K2 XL pistol grip, a Voltor A5 H2 buffer kit and receiver extension, and then an SB Tactical SPA4 pistol brace. Nice. I like that Aero Builders kit that you got with that, and I think they come out with some really cool camos with those. And then next up, we have a Glock 45. It's got a Johnny Glock Vex trigger, a Holosun EPS, a CNH optic mount, a Streamlight TLR1 HL, a Ghost Ranger connector, night vision iron sights, and Howie's hockey tape. Yeah, that one looks good too. And then we do have one more from him. So this one has a Geisley Super Duty 14.5-inch stripped upper. It's got a Ballistic Advantage strip lower. It's got the Griffin Armament Paladin HD suppressor on the 2.25-inch flash hider. It's got an Arisaka 18650 light kit with the Malkov head, a Surefire DS tail cap, a Unity Axon remote switch, and then an Arisaka offset scout mount. It's got the Scalarworks Peak iron sights, Howie's hockey tape. It's got the Emissary Development accelerator, a Trijicon MRO Patrol on a Scalarworks 193 mount. It's got a BCM FDE bolt carrier group, a Geisley SDC trigger. It's got the BCM Mark II charging handle and the Mark II receiver extension. It's got a Magpul bad lever and the MOE K2 Plus pistol grip. It's got a CMMG buffer retainer and bolt catch. It's got the Geisley mag release and takedown / pivot pin. It's got a Radian Talon safety, an SB Tactical SBA4 pistol brace, and then a T-Rex arm sling. Yeah, that one looks good too. I like both your setups. I think I like the black one a little bit more, but yeah, all three of those look good. So thank you for sharing those, Dom. This next one comes from Antonio, and this is their 13.9-inch pin and weld build. So it's got a BCM M4 upper receiver. It's got the BCM QRF 12.62-inch handguard, a Roscoe 13.9 K9 Greenline tactical barrel. It's got a Roscoe Manufacturing gas block and gas tube, a Huxworks flash hider, a Streamlight ProTac HLX. It's got an EOTech XPS, an Emissary Development handbrake. It's got a Diamondback lower receiver, a LaRue trigger, a Magpul K2 grip, and then a B5 Bravo stock. Nice. I like the quad rail on that. And it looks like you might just be missing a sling, but yeah, that's a great setup. Thank you for sharing. All right, these next three come from Christopher, and he has a YouTube channel. It is, I believe it's pronounced Doan Tactical, so go check him out. We got 3 Sig MCXs here. These all look sweet. So the first one is a Sig Spear LT in 5.56. It's got a Surefire 4-prong flash hider, a Streamlight TLR7. It keeps the build slim for storage in my duty bag. It's got a BCM vertical grip. It's got a Vortex Razor HD Gen 2. It's a 1:6 and a ScalarWorks mount. And then it's got a Magpul sling. Nice. Yeah, that one looks sick. And then next up, we have a Sig Spear SBR in 6.8 by 51. That's the new 277 Fury round, for those that don't know. It's mostly stock, but it's got a BCM vertical grip, an EOTech EXPS 3.0, and then a B5 Bravo stock. Currently saving up to obtain the matching Sig suppressor. Nice. That thing looks chonky but sweet. I want to get one of these in 308, and I think I'd want to go the 13-inch SBR route. And then speaking of 308, he does have a Sig Spear chambered in 7.62 by 51, which is 308. It's got a Surefire War Comp. We'll be swapping out for the 3-prong flash hider. It's got the BCM vertical grip, a Sig Tango MSR 1:6. We'll be swapping for a Leopold Mark V 3:18. It's got the B5 Bravo stock, and then we'll be obtaining a 30 cal Surefire RC2 to swap between this one and the LT. And then this rifle will eventually be outfitted to be a DMR. Nice. Yeah, those are all sick. I like collecting the MCXs as well. All of mine are the older generations, but I definitely want to add the Spear Heavy in 308 at some point. But yeah, yours look awesome. So thank you for sharing those, Christopher. All right, keeping the theme Sig, we have probably the most decked out Sig Spear I've ever seen. This comes from James. He's got a pretty decent build list on this, so I'm going to go through it. And he also has a YouTube channel as well. It's called Inconel Infidel, so go check that out. And this is a Sig Sauer MCX Spear LT. It's 11.5-inch 5.56. So this is one of the multicam ones that was done up by Blown Deadline. It's got the MCX Minimalist Plus locking folding stock. It's got the SC Irregulars Fear MCX MF cheek riser. It's got an SC Irregulars Specialist K grip. It's got a Radian Talon safety selector. It's got a Geisley Super Dynamic 3-gun trigger. It's got the Rail Scales CSMR mag release. It's got a Parker Mountain Machine bad lever. A Parker Mountain Machine MCX magwell. It's got a Parker Mountain Machine +5 mag extension. It's got a Forward Controls Design ambi charging handle. It's got the MCX deflector. It's got a GunTech forward assist. It's got a GunTech desk cover. An EOTech EXPS 3. A 100 Concepts kill flash. It's got a Unity fast mount. It's got a Ranger wrap on it. It's got the EOTech G43 magnifier. It's got an HRF Concepts armored magnifier cover. It's got the Unity fast flip to center mount. It's got the Ranger wrap on there. It's got an L3 Harris NGAL. It's got a Unity hot button. It's got a Surefire M340 dual fuel Pro turbo. It's got the Surefire DS07 weapon switch. An SC Irregulars MPSC 45 modular pressure switch cover. It's got the 100 Concepts light cap. It's got the Rail Scales G10 handguard covers. It's got the SC Irregulars MHS V2 hand stop. Also the MBS V1 barricade stop. It's got a Surefire 3-prong flash hider. A Surefire SOCOM 5.56 SB2 suppressor. A burn-proof gear suppressor cover. An Irregular Defense sling. A GBRS Group 2-to-1 tri-glide for the sling. It's got GroveTech D-loop heavy push-button swivels. A Rail Scales QDX sling mount. And I think that's it. So that one was a pretty big build list, and as you can see, there's a lot done to the gun. He does have a grand total here So the subtotal cost of the build was $13,796. And then after tax, after shipping on all the parts, his grand total is $15,037.04. Buy once, cry once, Gucci all-purpose 5.56 fighting rifle. And this is his pride and joy, guys. So I know that amount sounds crazy to some people. Other people will get it. So yeah, that is crazy. And I can tell you put a lot of work into that gun. I think it looks sick. And I really want to get one of those multicam spears at some point. Blown Deadline does amazing work, and the owner Mike passed away, unfortunately. But yeah, he was a great dude, and yeah, that thing looks sick. Thank you for sharing that, James. Hopefully I did it justice. Like I said, it was a really big build list, and there was like every little detail, so I may have missed some of it, but you guys get the gist of it. So yeah, thank you for sharing that one. These next few come from Mason, and the first one is a 300 hammer build. So that's the caliber, in case you guys don't know. It's kind of an interesting one. I don't know too much about it. It says, I wanted a good hunting AR for Florida and Georgia deer and hogs, focused on mix and match colors for camo without having to rattle can everything. There's a picture comparing 130 grain 300 hammer and 120 grain 300 blackout. Same concept as blackout. 223 brass necked up to 30 cal. Hammer is more optimal for supersonic rounds than the blackout. So going through the build list, it's got a Q rear end to mount either a Trash Panda or a Nomad TI XC with the Rearden Atlas. It's got a Wilson Combat ultralight hunter barrel with their green armor tough finish. It's got a Superlative Arms bleed off gas block. It's got a BCA side charging receiver, a Breek Arms handguard. It's got the Lunar Concepts Hot Pocket M81 Woodland. It's got a B5 vertical foregrip, a Sightmark Wraith Mini 4K night vision scope. It's got a Stag Arms dark brown anodized stripped lower built out with ODG and FDE parts. It's got a Trigger Tech Duty trigger, a Geisley buffer kit, a B5 OD green grip. It's got the Magpul DT PR OD green stock. It's got Magpul 300 blackout mags. We'll get another Edgar Sherman design sling and M81 Woodland to match the Hot Pocket. Was going to Cerakote parts I couldn't find in green or tan, but decided to use Brownell's Aluma Hide, ODG, and Coyote Brown on the upper handguard, vertical foregrip, and mags. I think it looks good. So thank you for sharing that. I'm curious how well 300 hammer shoots, because I've never shot that caliber before. Alright, for his next build, it's a Restomod build. He's got a Polonium K suppressor mounted on an FCD/Revival Defense Plan B 3-prong, which is pin and welded to a B King's 14.5-inch carbine barrel. It's also got the B King's A1/C7 upper, which is a C7 upper with teardrop forward assist. It's got a Midwest 2-piece free flow extended carbine handguard. It's got BCM rail covers. It's got a Unity vertical foregrip, a KE Arms Aimpoint micro carry handle mount with the Holosun 503R. It says we'll probably swap to an Aimpoint Pro in the future. It's got a Breek Arms sledgehammer charging handle, an Edgar Sherman design Tiger Stripe sling. It's got the PSA lower with the bad lever. It's got a LaRue curved trigger, a Radian 45-degree safety. It's got the B5 grip, a Geisley buffer spring and H2 buffer, and then a Magpul SL stock. I like that one too. The camo one, it looks really good. And then finishing it off, we have a bullpup shotgun. It says, not really a build, but I thought it fit for cool guns. It's a Panzer EGX 500 in 12 gauge. And then he rattle canned some of the parts with Rust-Oleum slate, but turned out a very blue-gray color. It came with the knockoff Magpul embossed sights and an AFG, as well as a fake suppressor that threads onto the end of the barrel. It has an AR-style ambi safety, AR-style bolt catch and release, and an ambi mag release. It's nice as a righty to swap the charging handle to the left side. I like to throw on the Holosun 510 and set the circle only red dot when I take it out for skeet shooting. It says the dot is zeroed for 25 yards on 300 blackout, so I just wait for the clays to appear in the window and pull the trigger. It's like a cheat code for skeet shooting. I've never thought about that. So what he's saying is those Holosuns that have the dot or the dot in the circle, you can get rid of the dot and just have the circle. And that's what he's using for skeet shooting. I'm going to have to try that on a shotgun. I've never thought about that. But yeah, I've always thought those bullpup shotguns were interesting. I just recently picked up a weird one, an HS-10, but I've never shot one of these modern ones. But yeah, thank you for sharing those, Mason. They look great. All right, these next three come from, I believe it's pronounced Leman Rust. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're all in one picture, so when they're like this, it's a little bit harder for me to zoom in, but I'll do my best. So we're going to go from top to bottom. The top one is an FB Radom M1 Brill chambered in 5.56. It's got an 18-inch barrel. It's running the Surefire RC3 flow-through suppressor, a Surefire 3-prong flash hider, an AK Master Mount scope rail, the AK Master Mount 1913 scope mount, the FB Radom and hand safety selector, an EOTech EXPS 3.0 for passive night vision, an FB Radom adjustable stock, and then a Blue Force Gear AK padded sling. Nice, that looks sick. I got one of these in 7.62x39, but I haven't even shot it yet. But I think they look really cool. I like their military kit that they did too. All right, next up, we got an HK SP5 SBR. This one's got an Omega 9K suppressor with the 3-lug adapter, a Gibuus Outfitters flashlight handguard. I think I said that right too. I don't know. Some of these words, I don't know if I'm pronouncing them right. It's got a Mod Light mod button with the 4.5-inch cable, a Mod Light 18350 short flashlight, an HK 1913 optics mount. It's got an Arisaka micro mount with an Aimpoint T2 RDS. It's got the Knights Armament double battery cap for the T2, a 2-point MKE sling adjusted to fit the SP5 front sling loop. It's got an MKE MP5A3 collapsing stock. It's got green paint, and then gonna raise the aim point higher for night vision. Nice. All right, finishing it off, we're gonna go to his LMT Mars L MRP. This one's a 16-inch barrel with a mid-length gas system. It's got the Knights FDE QDC MCQ flow-through suppressor. It's also got the Knights MCQ thermal suppressor shroud. It looks like a Coke can. It does. It's got the Knights 3-prong flash hider. It's got a Daniel Defense fixed 1913 front sight, a 16-inch chrome line quick change barrel assembly, Magpul M-Lock rail covers. Can't remember the AFG name. Looks like the BCM CAG grip to me. It's got a Magpul pick-mounted sling loop, a Blue Force Gear FDE AK sling, a Mars L complete ambi lower assembly with the SOT mod stock, an American Defense Manufacturing titanium dual QD lever ACOG mount. It's got a TA 110 3.5 power ACOG. It's got an Aimpoint FDE Acro P2 piggyback for passive night vision aiming. It's got the Knights 200 to 600 meter adjustable rear sight. And then it's got a camo paint scheme. And the LMT is his main fighting gun. Nice. Yeah, it looks the part. The only thing I don't see on it is a light. But my recommendations would be like Surefire, Cloud Defensive, or Mod Light. For that one, I think they would look really good on there. But yeah, all those look sick. Thank you for sharing those, Leman. This next one comes from Mike. I'm going to go through what he said here. Just made some upgrades last week to an old PSA 10.5-inch pistol build. Up front, there is a Dead Air Sandman S mounted to a Dead Air flash hider. It's got a Holosun Iris and a Surefire Mini Scout Light with a Unity Axon switch. He upgraded to a 11.5-inch BCM barrel. It's got a BCM low-profile gas block with an Evolve weapon system gas tube, and the rail was upgraded to the BCM MCMR 10.5-inch rail with the bolt also from BCM. There is a BCM angled grip with rail covers, a Magpul sling attachment, a Faro Concept slingster, a Unity riser with a Holosun 503, a Geisley airborne charging handle. The lower is a stripped arrow lower and lower parts kit. It's got a Geisley SSAE trigger, a B5 systems grip, an SB tactical pistol brace with a Slinko blue spring and an H2 buffer, and then it's got a Magpul bad lever. Nice. Yeah, those are some nice upgrades for the Palmetto build, and I like the color scheme you got going there. So thank you for sharing that one, Mike.
This next one comes from Grant, and it looks like we got a nice 416 build here. So I'm going to go through his list. The suppressor is a Liberty Precision machine torch. It's got a Rearden Atlas hub adapter. The muzzle device is a Forward Control Design 3P15. It's got a Brownells BRN4 heavy 10.4-inch barrel. It's got an HK MR556/416 standard 9-inch quad rail. It's got a Streamlight ProTac rail mount HLX 1000 on an Arisaka Surefire adapter with the Mod Light mod button. The laser is an IS-EG Invisible Sight NGAL.
It's got a Magpul angle foregrip. It's got a Griffin Armament GSP 1X prism sight on a Midwest Industries Absolute Co-Witness aimpoint mount. It's got an HK MR556 battle grip. It's got the Brownells BRN4 bolt carrier group. It's got an M84 gas buster charging handle with a combat latch. It's got the Midwest Industries combat folding iron sights. The trigger is a LaRue Tactical MBT 2S AR-15 straight bow trigger. It's got a Magpul CTR mil-spec stock. And then finally it's got a Blue Force Gear padded sling. Nice. Yeah, the 416 is still one of the builds I want to do, specifically a 10.4 inch. And I'm hoping to do one in about a year or two, but I like your build a lot. So thank you for sharing that one, Grant. All right, guys, this next one is going to finish part 1 of this video because this is about the halfway point. Again, don't submit for this video because I already have enough. But this comes from Thomas, and looks like we got a cool FDE build here. It says, recently finished the 16-inch modernized SPR in 50 Shades of FDE. First time getting to shoot it was this past weekend and was able to get sub 1 MOA group at 100 yards. I need a few more things like the top-mounted red dot, some rail covers, and a hand stop. I just haven't decided exactly what I want. Yeah, I mean, well, it definitely looks good so far, and I'm sure those things will add some nice touches to it. So I'm going to go through his list here. It's got a Liberty Precision Machine Liberty Bell muzzle brake that is Rearden/Plan B compatible. It's got a Sons of Liberty Gunworks 16-inch SPR Precision 416R stainless steel barrel in 223 Wild. It's got a rifle speed adjustable gas block and straight tube. It's got the 15-inch Geisley Mark IV rail, a Hollow Sun Raid, an M-Lock Magpul bipod, a Centurion thermal fit upper in factory FDE. It's got the Griffin Armament Mark II ambi lower, Cerakoted in RAL 8000. It's got the Geisley SDE 2-stage trigger, a Lantac enhanced E bolt carrier group. These next few parts are all from Forward Control Design. It's got the RAL 8000 castle nut and backplate on the lower, an FDE dust cover, and a goose gray buffer tube. It's got the B5 grip and B5 stop mod stock, a 34mm Reptilia AUS mount. It's a 1.54 inch. And then on top of it, it's got the primary arms 3-18x44 GLX Athena BPR mil reticle. Nice. You didn't mention your mag, but I really like your mag in there too. But yeah, that's definitely a sweet build. I mean, it looks finished to me, but I know you want to add those other things, and I think those will just top it off nicely. So thank you for sharing that one, Thomas, and thank you to everyone else that submitted for part 1 of this viewer build video. Thank you guys again to everyone that submitted, and thank you guys for watching if you made it this far. I know it's a long video, but again, if you want to stay tuned, on Monday I will post video 2 or part 2 of this, and it's going to be about the same length. Again, I split it up into 2 because it takes a long time to go through these, edit them. If my voice is monotone, I'm sorry. I don't have like a super enthusiastic voice. I'm like more enthusiastic right now, obviously. But when I'm sitting there staring at my computer screen, reading it, trying to look at the picture, reading it, it doesn't sound very enthusiastic. But I don't want to give you guys a fake internet personality. This is just who I am. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I get a lot of comments on this either through email or at the store I work at, which is Arizona Firearms here in Arizona. So you guys seem to like it. I'm going to keep running it this way. If you guys have any suggestions, obviously comment down below. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I do have another shooting video coming out this week for you guys. And again, part 2 will be on Monday. If you guys want to submit for next week's theme, which is budget builds, look at the link down below. But you're going to submit to my email, sales@atroxco.com. All right, thank you guys, and stay tuned for my next video.